For me, it was really significant just to see other entrepreneurs that are incredibly successful, who are really passionate about following Jesus, but are also really good at what they do in the business sphere. And for me in the past, it seems like I've seen people on one side of that spectrum or the other, and very rarely have I seen people really integrate those two things and really be following the Lord, seeking Him for their calling, and then also going out into the business world and doing it for the glory of God and doing it really well with a really high level of excellence.
So one of my biggest takeaways from Praxis this summer was the whole idea of design thinking. It was introduced to us by Dave Evans, but the preface to that was Jessica Kim's talk about agape love. And I just saw the correlation really well between agape love and this selfless love, and then with design thinking, which is the whole mindset of human-centered design. And how can we understand what the problem is with certain markets or certain people groups before we go straight to solving a problem.
Encountering all of the speakers and all of the people that showed up at Praxis really reshaped the way that I do projects here. Each project is an opportunity to use my brain to create new things, to make people's lives better, to change their lives in a positive way. And so each project that I come across in every single class, because of the speakers at Praxis and the way that I have seen them use their lives to better other people's lives, I can practice that with each class, each project, each assignment that I have.
One of my favorite speakers from the week was a man named Jonathan Robinson, and he is an entrepreneur that has worked with Praxis, and his story was just so incredible, and he shared just his passion for the way that they do things at his business and how that's such a big deal to him, and it's not just about what they do, but he explained for a few minutes what they do, and then the rest of his speech was just talking about how they do it and the culture they've created and the way that every part of their business model seeks to help their customers, their employees, their vendors to flourish and to really be successful in what they do. And that's really his heartbeat and his passion for what he does. And I just love to hear his passion for that, because it really aligns a lot with my passion for pursuing business as well.
Praxis really broadened my horizons as to what socially beneficial entrepreneurship can mean. It's not just a donation, it can work itself into every single facet of the business.
One of the most amazing individuals I heard through the Academy was a man by the name of Alexander McLean, the founder of African Prisons Project, a nonprofit that gives a voice to the voiceless in the prisons within Nairobi, Kenya. One of the key aspects of what he said was about faith, and he shared this through a story of how there was a time where he and his nonprofit had little to no funds, but the Lord provided in an incredible way.
But it wasn't only the speakers that had amazing things to say, it was the people I met every single day who were at Praxis with me.
So one of my favorite days from being at Praxis was when we sat down at discussion tables with students from all different schools, and we were just able to talk about our ideas.
People whose ages maybe are 2 years apart from mine, but whose mindset is so long-term, thinking about things I've never thought about in my entire life. And just meeting with them and talking with them opened up so many areas for ideas that I could have or that I could work on. And my perspective just from meeting with those people has widened exponentially.
The City on a Hill comes from all over the U.S., not from one school in particular, but we're blessed to have a richness of people who are Christ-minded and want to change things.
Everybody's favorite part about Praxis is Friday evening when it's pitch night. It's the best show of the week because you have a few dozen people getting up there and pitching their ideas. And I was blessed with the opportunity to go up there and pitch the venture that I started. And it was a really amazing experience to stand up there in front of everyone, deliver my pitch, and have that many people from all around the world in such diverse places hear what I had to say.
I really left feeling like a lot of questions in my mind were answered that I had just been pondering and wrestling with, and I feel like it's allowed me to pursue business with a new passion and a new heart, and knowing that it's what the Lord has really put on my heart and gifted me with.